Hello everyone and welcome back to Beatley Tone's Beatles channel. Lovely to have you here. Thanks for joining me for this video and I hope you're all doing well. In today's video I'm going to be doing episode 2 in my new mini-series where I'm ranking the top 25 box sets in my collection according to their median value on Dscogs. Episode 1, we did numbers 25 to 20. If you missed that and you want to watch it, there will be an end card at the end of this video. You can go back and watch it. Now, the median value, what that means is the kind of average that this box set has sold for during its lifetime on Dscogs. So it's not, it's not 100% accurate as far as the value goes, but it's an easy way to do it. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is the prices that I quote here are what you would pay for it today, but these are the median prices as at the 1st of October 2025. That's when I did my snapshot, and that's what I'm sticking to for this whole series. But I have noticed that if you look on Dscogs, the prices change all the time, not by much, but they change like every day. Anyway, let's get into it. Number 19 on this list is the Beatles in Mono. On CD, released on the 9th of September 2009, 9th of the 9th, 09. And what's interesting about this is this comes one place above the stereo remasters released on the same day. But the stereo remasters has got more content than this. The stereo remasters, it's got 16 CDs plus a DVD with little mini documentaries about each album on it. This has only got 13 CDs in it because there was no Mono, Yellow Submarine, Abbey Road or Let It Be. You got 2 double CDs in here, the White Album obviously, and also the Mono Masters. Now, just a word about this, there's a lot of gaslighting that goes on about the monos, Beatles in mono. But you've got to hear them in mono. That's how the Beatles wanted you to hear them, and all that sort of stuff. And they didn't get involved in the stereo mixes. Well, they didn't get involved in the mono mixes either. They were far too busy for that sort of thing. It was kind of left to George Martin and his team as far as the mixing went. Up until about maybe Rubber Soul or Revolver, when they started getting interested in in sounds, different sounds and different things they were using, like tape loops and all that sort of stuff. But I have to say that the Beatles on CD in mono, it's not always better in mono. A lot of time it is, but for example, I don't think Beatles for Sale or Help in mono are particularly great in this set. I think they're better on the LP version, but on the CD they sound very flat to me compared with the stereo. Even though the stereo has got all that panning and all that sort of stuff, it just they both seem more lively. Anyway, so that's the box. Looks like that. Let's get the cover off. When you open it up, it looks like that. So inside there is a booklet. Is there a more unrock word than booklet? I don't think there is. But everything that's in this booklet does appear in the hardback book that is with the vinyl version of this. But obviously there's lots in the hardback book in the vinyl version that's not here. But the booklet is very nice. It's got lots of nice pictures in it and information about the mono recordings and that sort of stuff, and each album, the track listing and that sort of stuff. So it's very nice. It's very nice. Now I won't show you everything. If you do want to see everything that's in this box, there is a video totally dedicated to the contents of this box. I'll put an end card at the end of this video for that as well if you want to see everything. But I'll show you, a couple of things that's in it. Now, these all come in these, resealable plastic sleeves. No idea why. I don't think you need them because, when it comes in a hard cardboard box, they've got all the protection they need. They don't need these as well. And actually, these are a bit bit iffy because because the sticky side, if it sticks to the sleeve and remains stuck to it for quite some time, when you pull it off, you could tear a little bit of the sleeve. But these are just so well done. They've really tried to replicate the original artwork. With the replicating the flip backs on the back, how this album was in 1965. What you get inside, you get like a little replica Emitex inner sleeve there, and the CD comes in a kind of a rice paper sleeve as well. That is an example of the Parlophone label that is on this. I'll show you one of each of the types of labels. I think what is really peculiar about this is, although it's not listed on the sleeve, Help and Rubber Soul also on the disc, you get the stereo, the 1965 stereo mixes as well. The original 1965 stereo mixes. What they are doing on the mono CD, I have no idea. I'm not sure whose idea that was, but it's a bit weird, I think, to include the original stereo mixes of Help and Rubber Soul are included on the disc of Help and Rubber Soul. Strange, I know, but that's how it is. Let's have a look at another one, Magical Mystery Tour. That is a nice one as well, because obviously Magical Mystery Tour was released in the US back in 1967, but not in the UK. And in 1987, it was adopted into the core catalogue when the Beatles on compact disc came out. And this is really nice. The way that they've done this is that they've included the booklet with this is replicated in its entirety, and it is attached to the sleeve like the original album was. You'll know if you've got a recent reissue of Magical Mystery Tour, the booklet is a separate entity and it's sort of tucked inside the sleeve. So this is much more authentic. It is attached to the actual sleeve, and every page is replicated in here, including the lyrics to the songs from the film there on the back. Inside the cover is the disc, and as it was released on Capitol originally, that is replicated here with the rainbow label design there. For that, for this one, you just get a plain inner sleeve like that. And let's get an Apple one out just to show you that one. We'll go for the White Album. So the White Album, is really good because it's a top loader like the original mono was, and you've got inside here, you get the mini poster, the poster that came with the White Album. That is included. You get a replica of the black inner sleeve that came with the White Album. The disc is on the Apple label. There you go. That is that one. And the CD2 is the split Apple. And of course, you also get the the portraits. They are included as well. So very nice. This is a very nice package. As I say, as far as the sound goes, I don't think it's as good as the vinyl set. As far as sound quality goes, I'm not a big fan of the mono White Album, even without the I've got blisters on my fingers and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, so the Beatles in mono on CD, that is number 19. The median price for this, £110, which is about $146. The top price that was paid for this on Dscogs throughout its life. £262 for the Beatles in mono. So there you go. That is my number 19. Before we move on, just a quick bit of housekeeping. Please remember to give the video a like. It really does help the channel. I can't stress that enough, and it only takes like a second to do it, so you'd be doing me a big favour. It helps my videos get out to more people, and helps the channel grow. So please remember to give the video a like, and Also, big thank you to everyone who's found the hype button. People have been telling me down in the comments that you've hyped a video. Really appreciate that. That seems to be helping a lot as well. If you're struggling to find it, you'll only find it if you watch my videos on your phone. And if this is the phone and there's the video playing there, underneath there's a row of buttons that says things like save, download, share. If you swipe to the left, it will reveal more buttons, and one of those buttons is the hype button, and you're allowed to click that hype button 3 times in a week. So you can click one video 3 times if you want, or 3 videos 1 time. It is up to you. I totally understand that you watch other channels as well, and you might want to hype one of their videos as well. But if you can afford me 1 a week, that would be really appreciated, because that is working quite well at the moment for those that are hyping my videos at the moment. So thank you so much for that. If you're watching this video, you're not subscribed, please consider supporting the channel by subscribing. Love to have you along for the ride. Hit the notification bell and all that sort of caper as well, so you don't miss a thing. That would be most appreciated as well. Right, before we get on with box set number 18, here's a word from our sponsor. No, actually scrap that, because we don't have any sponsors, because we don't have any adverts on this channel. As you know, if you're a long time watcher of this channel, you'll know that you can watch the videos from start to finish with no interruptions in the middle. I don't allow adverts mid-roll on my videos, and that will never change. There will never be adverts mid-roll on this channel, which is another good reason to subscribe. Okay, here is box set number 18. I'm quite surprised that this is quite this low in the ranking, but it is Band on the Run, the archive edition, the very first one of the series that came out in 2010. This cost £50 when it came out, which was a lot of money in 2010. It was the most I'd ever paid for like a single album. It came like a year after the Mono Masters and the Stereo Remasters came out in 2009. Then they hit us with this in 2010. That's there's a sheet on the back that gives you everything that is in it. I'll just sort of run it past slowly if you want to pause the video and read it. It is a numbered, all these are numbered. This is 11,356. That's my number, and this is a good package. This is a 3 CD and 1 DVD package, and I'll go through what's in it. And we call it a box set. You might want to call it a book set. I don't know, but it comes with this great book, lots of great photos in here, the kind of thing that we've become used to with this series. Pictures there from the sessions. Ginger Baker there, what a handsome beast he was. Lots of great stuff in this book. There's a couple of things that I wanted to pick out to show you. All the promotional stuff, singles from the album from different countries and all that sort of stuff. All of that sort of stuff is in the book. And lots of information about the album and everything, TV not TV adverts, but newspaper adverts and things like that included as well. One thing that did catch my eye was this 8-track cartridges. My mum's hairdresser, he had a 8-track cartridge in his car, and I thought that all people owned 8-track cartridges were like my mum's hairdresser. But the thing that interested me about this was the running order of the tracks on this. I know that they used to change the running order on cassette to make the tape the same, roughly the same length on either side, so you didn't have to forward it too much at the end of the last track before turning it over. The track listing is interesting. It starts off with Band on the Run, then you've got Mammonia, then No Words, then Jet, then Bluebird, then Mrs. Vanderbilt, then Picasso's Last Words, then Let Me Roll It, and then 1985. So really only Band on the Run and 1985 are in their correct positions. All the rest are all intermingled. That's not how you listen to albums, is it? Different versions around the world there. You've got a Japanese picture disc there, a French version on purple vinyl, ooh la la. I think that's a Dutch one on yellow vinyl there, very nice. Loads about the photo shoot for the album sleeve. I'm going to show you this. this this advertising, this one for the Jet single. Now I'm just putting my finger there on her lady guard, just, you know, for modesty's sake. But, you know, let's just say, you know, show me a picture taken in the 1970s without saying it was taken in the 1970s, and you know what I'm talking about, don't you? At the back, you get, that's the holder for the 3 CDs and the DVDs. But what is on them? That's the question. The first CD is a remastered version of the Band on the Run album, remastered in 2010. CD 2 is the bonus audio. So you get Hell on Wheels and Country Dreamer from the single. Then you get Bluebird Jet, Let Me Roll It, Band on the Run, 1985, and Country Dreamer, all from One Hand Clapping. Now, when we got One Hand Clapping, you know, quite recently, I'd forgotten that there was so much of that stuff included in this box set. Rounding off this 2 is the B-side of Band on the Run here in the UK, which was called Zoo Gang, which is a theme for a TV show here. CD 3 is an audio documentary, which is a remastered version of the audio documentary that was included in the 25th anniversary version of Band on the Run, which has got that documentary about the photo shoot for the album, all that sort of stuff. And it's got interviews with Paul and Lyndon Denny and Jeff Emerick, and Tony Visconti, and you know, pretty much everyone that was involved in that photo shoot down at Osterley Park in West London. The DVD that's included here has got the Band on the Run music video, the Pneumonia music video as well, and then album promos featuring Band on the Run, Mrs. Vanderbilt, 1985, Bluebird, video for Hell on Wheels, and another video called Wings in Lagos, Osterley Park, which is the photo some video footage from the photo shoot down at Osterley Park. And it has also got the documentary of One Hand Clapping that, you know, came out and went out in the cinemas, didn't it? Just after the One Hand Clapping album came out, and that is included here as well. It's not the best of quality, I have to say. You also get a download card and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, so this is number 18. The median price for this was 110, so it's the same price as the mono box, but the pence were more on Band on the Run, so it's one place above it. That's about $146. The top price that this went for on Dscogs is £262. Coming in at number 17 from 2017 is another member of the Paul McCartney Archive Edition family, Flowers in the Dirt. This one is my numbered version of 6528, and this is it's a big package. It's a big package, but it does flatter to deceive a little bit. Not as far as audio or bonus video material goes. It's very well stacked. But as far as the books go, it's a little bit lightweight, and I'll show you what I mean. But there is plenty of musical content here, and I'll go through that in a minute. So the first book is this one, and it's a two-way opening book. It opens from both sides, and this is just photos only. It's very nice, but you know, it's quite lightweight. It's mostly to do with this one video, some stills from the video shoot being shown in here. Linda there. So some nice pictures in here. When we open it from the other side, this side here, you get some very arty photos in here as well, and you know, there's not really much text here. Chris Whitten's there. Nice shot of Linda there, and Paul. You get the idea. I won't show you everything in there, otherwise beer all day. So that's just a photo book, as is this one, the second book. Now, Linda had a photo exhibition of her photos that she took for the cover of the album, and the pictures that were in that exhibition are all here. This is at the Manor Gallery, and in November and December 1989. So it is just various pictures of her photos that were in the exhibition here. So again, I won't show you them all, but you kind of get the idea. Various pictures from the cover shoot. Now this one a little bit more interesting. I don't know if you can see that there's some writing on the cover of this book. So whatever it was they decided to use for the cover replica, Paul was obviously writing, making notes while leaning on it, and they've used that for the cover, so you can kind of see his writing there. It's just basically like a list of notes, really. Some songs, Rough Ride, Abstract Pain, that's talking about the cover, I suppose. There's something here that says Tarmac, and you've got Distractions written on here, How Many People, Hog Hill, that sort of thing. This is basically a book of Paul's handwritten lyrics for the song. I think that there is a handwritten lyric for every song on the album. Paul's doodles and that sort of stuff, and crossings out and all that sort of caper. Distractions there. So that is the lyric book that is included, handwritten lyric book. And then the main book about the recording of the album, so they've gone softback. For this one, which I think is a little bit of a step back from some of the other, the hardback books that have been included in other editions of the archive. But there's lots of great photos in here, and lots of information about the writing and the recording of the album. Studio tomfoolery. Paul in the studio. It is a nice book, but as I say, I think this is a bit of a step down from what we've had in the other archive editions. Okay, let's talk about the music and video content in here. So this is the CD wallet that is included. That's the back cover of it there, and it kind of opens out like that. And this is a 3 CD and 1 DVD edition, but there is bonus as well. You do get that's the back of the box that you get, that will help me tell you what is on here. Obviously, CD 1 is the remastering of the Flowers in the Dirt album, and it's a really good remastering as well. The album does sound superb. CD 2 is the original demos that Paul and Elvis Costello did together. You get 9 tracks there. Starts off with The Lovers That Never Were, which ended up on Off the Ground. You get Tommy's Coming Home, 25 Fingers, So Like Candy, which is a track that ended up on Elvis Costello's album Mighty Like the Rose. You Want Her Too, That Day Is Done, Don't Be Careless Love, My Brave Face, and Playboy to a Man, which also ended up on Mighty Like a Rose. CD 3 is 1988 demos. Now these are a little bit more full than on what's on CD 2. CD 2 is mostly Paul and Elvis, either with one of them on guitar, one of them on piano, sometimes switching round. This is a bit more developed. There's more guitars on here, electric guitars, bit of drums and all that sort of stuff. You get Lovers That Never Were, Tommy's Coming Home, 25 Fingers, So Like Candy, You Want It Too, That Day's Done, Don't Be Careless Love, My Brave Face, Playboy to a Man. So the same tracks, but more developed. Then the DVD that is included here is really good. Actually, it's really good. So you get music videos for My Brave Face versions 1 and 2. This one video versions 1 and 2. Figure of 8, Party, Oulé Le Soleil, Put It There, Distractions, and We Got Married. Then there's some documentary content as well. Paul and Elvis, Bud's in the studio, and the making of the This One video, and also included is the BBC documentary Put It There, which was really good, that went out on mainstream BBC at the time. That's included, a very welcome inclusion in this box set that is as well. So that is what you get in the actual box, but they also give you a download card, and there is a download album that you could download at the time, and that included like B-sides, remixes, single edits and stuff like that, but you could only get it on the download. So included on that was Back on My Feet, Flying to My Home, The First Stone, Good Sign, this one, Club Lovejoy mix, Figure of 8, 12-inch Bob Clear Mountain mix, The Loveliest Thing, and then you get 1, 2, 3, 4 versions of Ue Le Soleil, 7-inch and 12-inch mixes, Party Party original mix, and Party Party club mix, and then there was also a cassette demo, a 3-track cassette demo that was also included as part of that download card. I Don't Want to Confess, which is a Paul and Elvis song which hadn't been released up until the point that it appeared on this box set. It's just an acoustic demo. Also Shallow Grave, which I think was on Elvis Costello's Spike album, and Mistress and Maid, which obviously ended up on Off the Ground as well. So those were available on this for the first time, but they were released as a cassette single on Record Store Day. Not sure why you release a cassette single on Record Store Day. That doesn't make sense to me, but that's what they did. That was in 2017. So that was all the bonus material. So really good. This is a really good archive edition as far as bonus audio and bonus video goes. Some of the archives have been weak in that department. This one, you can't complain about that. I think that maybe the books are a little bit on the weak side for this box set, but the Flowers in the Dirt box set, which cost £135 back in 2017, the median price on Dscogs at the moment is $112, which is about $150, and the top price that it went for on Dscogs is $187. So that's number 17, Flowers in the Dirt. Number 16, I'm not going to lie, I'm so disappointed that this is so low in the chart, but it is this absolute beast. The ALP All Things Must Pass box set, which is just utterly superb. That's what it looks like from the back. Now, I really coveted this box set when it first came out because I didn't go for it. It was too expensive. It was almost 200 quid when it was first announced, and I went for the 3 LP green and black splattered vinyl and the CD box set. The CD box set was so disappointing in its general appearance. There wasn't anything super deluxe about it, to be honest, and it was actually the product that made me start my channel, and it was the very first video that I did was about the super deluxe CD box set, and don't go and watch it. It's terrible. It's terrible, but it was the very first video that I ever made. Now, I waited and waited and waited, and when this hit, it went just under £100 on Amazon. I pulled the trigger, and I'm so glad that I did, because one of the main things that I wanted was the hardback book, because you only got the hardback book in this version. The version in the CD box set was a paperback version. You might think that probably 100 quid's probably quite a lot to pay for a hardback book, but it isn't just that. It's just having all this stuff on vinyl as well. So obviously the normal 3 LP box set is included in here, and it comes with all the packaging that the original came in with. This huge poster of George. I won't bother unravelling I might do actually. There you go. There's the whole thing. I had my original that I bought in 1976. That was on my bedroom wall. It's quite disturbing to have on your bedroom wall, especially at night. But nice to get a clean cut copy of that. All the inner sleeves were reproduced faithfully for this. That's the apple jam. I probably don't need to show you too much because you've seen this 100 times. There's the hype sticker there. There's my hype sticker there. And I'll just show you one of the LPs. You know, on the orange apple, it's an absolute beauty. It is an absolute beauty. And so that was the 3 LP box set, but then there was 5 other LPs as well. Inner sleeves, newly created inner sleeves for these. So first 2 LPs were the day 1 demos. That is the track listing there, and that's the second LP, and that is the track listing there. Then the day 2 demos, the track listing is there, and then you've got another 2 LPs of sessions and outtakes, and I will read these out actually. So you get Isn't It a Pity, take 14, Wah Wah, take 1, I'd Have You Anytime, take 5, Art of Dying, take 1, Isn't It a Pity, take 27, If Not For You, take 2, Wedding Bells Are Breaking Up, That Old Gang of Mine, take 1, What Is Life, and take 1, and Beware of Darkness, take 8. Then on the second of the session LPs, you get Hear Me Lord, take 5, Let It Down, take 1, Run of the Mill, take 36, Down to the River, which is Rocking Chair, which appeared on Brainwashed eventually, take 1, Get Back, take 1, Almost 12 Bar, Honky Tonk, take 1, It's Johnny's Birthday, take 1, and Woman Don't You Cry for Me, which obviously ended up on 33 1/3, take 5. This is from, that was recorded October the 7th, 1970. So those are the inner sleeves. The LPs, I won't show you them all because they all pretty much look the same. But the day 1 demos are, you know, they kind of follow how the Beatles do their sessions with the sort of the white apple on the green background. That it was that, and the sessions, the outtake sessions on here are with this beautiful label there, the sort of purple apple jam, black cherry. I would guess black cherry jam, I would say, for that one. Absolutely beautiful. The 5 extra LPs come in this kind of tape box effect thing like that. So that was included, and this is the hardback book, and this is superb. Now you have to say it takes the George Harrison camp a long time to get anything out, but when they get it out, it's superb. It's superb, and you know, this book is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'll show you a few pages from it. Picture from the session there, with Billy Preston and Ringo. You know, the usual sort of stuff, tape boxes, and you know, bits about each song on the album. Handwritten lyrics there for Behind That Locked Door, written on an inner sleeve. Darkness there. George in Friar Park. So you kind of get the idea. Absolutely superb book. It's not, you know, it's not that thick. It's not that thick. But what is here is quality. I do think this is an absolutely superb box set. So all things must pass. Just shy of £200 to buy back in 2021 when it came out. Obviously you got this box set if you bought the Uber Deluxe box set, which I
I didn't. I did really want the vinyl from it, but that was pretty much all I wanted. And the hardback book, I didn't really want the gnomes and the beads and all that sort of stuff. So about 120, sorry, just shy of £200 to buy back in the day. The median value on Dscogs at the moment, £119, which is about $160. The top price that it went for on Dscogs was $172. So that is number 16, All Things Must Pass 8LP edition. So closing out episode 2 of this mini-series, number 15, it is Flaming Pie, the archive collection of Flaming Pie. This is my copy, box number 124. Nice hard box with a sort of a metallic clip there to open it up. When you open it up, I've taken all the stuff out. You get a little handwritten piece by Paul and a songbook in there, and well, it's just like an exercise book really. I won't bother showing you that because it's not that interesting. It just lists all the different instruments that were played on each song. Now, Flaming Pie is the last of the archive series at the moment, but chronologically it's also the last of the archive series. There won't be any archive series later than Flaming Pie, because the whole idea of the archive collection is that it's a collaboration between the music and Linda's photo. So anything after her passing, you know, won't be getting an archive collection. So we have already had the last episode of the archive collection. It's the bits in the middle that we need. And again, this is a massive package. This is a 5 CD and 2 DVD package, and it comes with lots of bits and pieces. You get a replica of the Club Sandwich magazine, Paul's Fan Club magazine from the time, and there's another wallet with lots of different bits and bobs in it, lots of handwritten lyrics and things like that, songs we were singing, handwritten lyrics. I'll just show you a few of these. It's called Fine Love, but this is obviously turned out to be the song Young Boy. And what else have we got here? Little Willow. There's a few more in here as well. Don't need to show you them all. There's this little mock-up Flaming Pie newspaper as well included in there, with a few sort of little articles about various different songs. The main book that is included in here. Again, it's very nice, lots of pictures and stuff in here. Picture of Linda there, and 6 flaming pie recipes written by Linda McCartney included in that. Recording sessions, Paul and Jeff Lynne. Some shots taken during the anthology project included here as well, and Paul with Ringo for recording of Beautiful Night. The singles from the album there, and Paul recording there with his son James. I think that Heaven on a Sunday, I think that would be. And this is the CD wallet. Kind of looks like that. Track listing of the main album there, and it kind of opens out like this. There's a lyrics book here, a couple of CDs there, a DVD there, some more CDs there, and a DVD there, and a download card and all that sort of stuff. And there's even a little card in here that says watch out for forthcoming issues of the archive collection. That was back in 2020. We're still looking out for them, Paul. So what is on here then? So obviously CD1 is remastering of the main album. CD2, home recordings, where we get 11
of the 14 tracks in their sort of earliest possible stage. Songs we were singing: World Tonight, If You Wanna, Some Days, Young Boy, Calico Skies, Flaming Pie, Souvenir, Little Willow, Beautiful Night, and Great Day. Then in the studio, get a Great Day acoustic, Calico Skies acoustic, Come On Down, Come On Baby, If You Want a demo, Beautiful Night run through. Songs we were singing: rough mix, World Tonight rough mix, Little Willow rough mix, Whole Life rough mix, and Heaven on a Sunday. Rude cassette, because it's got a swear word in it. CD4, they called Flaming Pies. Get The Ballad of the Skeletons, Looking for You, Broomstick, Love Comes Tumbling Down, Same Love, and Ubu Jubu parts 1 to 6. So they are all the kind of extra tracks that were on the CD singles, all in one place here. Then you get CD5 is Flaming Pie at the Mill, which is basically Paul walking through his studio, tinkering with various instruments and talking about them and stuff like that. On the DVD, the first DVD is the documentary In the World Tonight, which is really good. It's good to have that included. And then on the second DVD, you get sort of music videos for Beautiful Night, the making of Beautiful Night, Little Willow, In the Air Tonight, 2 versions with 2 different directors, Young Boy with two different versions with 2 different directors, the same 2 directors for the World Tonight, Flaming Pie, 2 versions of that. In the World Tonight again, Flaming Pie album artwork meeting, the TFI Friday performance when Paul appeared with Chris Evans on his TV show around the time, and the David Frost interview. So a lot of stuff included in this box. To say it is the last one in the series to date. I think this was a good value box set. There was an even bigger edition of this, what they call the Tombstone, which had some art prints with it. I didn't get that one, but everything apart from the art prints is included in here, including all the musical and all the video content. The median price for this is £123, which is about $165. Top price paid on Dscogs was £200, and it was roughly around £200 to buy brand new at the time. So that is number 15, the Flaming Pie Paul McCartney Archive Collection box set. So that'll wrap it up really for episode 2, and we'll do another one next week, which will take us from numbers 14 to 10. And last time when I did episode 1, quite a few of you told me what were the numbers 25 to 20 in your collection, the box sets in your collection. I'd love it if you carried on doing that with these ones going from 19 to 15. Love to hear what you've got in your collection. Any other thoughts, please let me know down in the comments. Love to hear from you. I just know I do read all your comments, and I will respond to all your comments. Okay, that is it from me. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.